Have you ever had that feeling where everything just clicks?
Oh, absolutely.
Like you've just come back from an intense weekend retreat or maybe a really deep meditation session.
Some kind of powerful energy work.
Yes. And you walk out feeling, wow, just lightweight, clear-minded. You feel like a completely new person.
It's an incredible feeling, a state of profound clarity and peace. You genuinely feel like you've leveled up.
You think, this is it, I've cracked it. But then you come back to what we all call real life. And maybe it's 2 days later, maybe it's just 2 hours later, and you hit a trigger.
Rush hour traffic.
A work email, exactly. Some family thing. And just poof, that new self just vanishes into thin air.
And the old anger, the old anxiety, all those knee-jerk reactions, they just slam right back into place.
And that's where the cycle of self-blame starts, isn't it?
Immediately, you internalize it and think, I failed, or the change didn't stick, or, I'm just not good enough for this.
And that's so crushing because you saw the light.
Yeah.
You just couldn't keep the switch flipped on.
Well, what's so crucial for you to understand is that this isn't a failure. It's actually a natural mechanism.
A mechanism.
Yes. Your system, your whole body is designed for what's familiar. You just missed the most essential jigsaw piece. And that piece is integration.
Integration. So our mission in this deep dive is to figure out how to embed the roots of that new energy.
We want to turn that new self from, say, clothing you wear and then take off.
Into your actual skin, something that stays with you forever. Because without that, it's just a nice idea, not a reality.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's unpack that failure mechanism first, because understanding why that high vanishes seems like the first step.
It is. We have to draw a really clear line between a temporary state and what we're actually aiming for, which is a permanent habit.
Right. So during those peak moments, my mind, my intellect, it completely gets it.
It gets the theory. Your conscious brain understands, okay, compassion is good, calm is good. But that is just mental acceptance.
But the body has a totally different filing system.
Precisely. And this is the part everyone overlooks. Your body and your nervous system, they have not gotten that memo yet. Your body has memory. It remembers physically how your muscles tense up when you see that email. It remembers the adrenaline surge from being cut off in traffic yesterday, last month, 10 years ago.
So my mind knows the new, faster route, but my muscle memory just keeps taking the old congested road because it's familiar.
That's a perfect analogy. That new, beautiful energy is still just floating. It hasn't been digested or embedded at the cellular level.
And integration is the bridge.
It's the bridge that connects what you know with what you are. Without it, that incredible realization is basically just a forgotten dream.
And that leads to that incredibly frustrating feeling of knowing, but being unable to act.
That's the classic sign of non-integration. When the pressure is on, the body defaults. It says, I don't care what you learned last weekend. The old way kept us safe.
And the old primal self just grabs the steering wheel.
It completely bypasses all that new intellectual knowledge. So the goal isn't this massive, exhausting, overnight change.
That would just set off all the internal alarms.
Right. The goal is to make small, daily actions align with the new self so naturally that you don't even have to try anymore. It's about consistency, not intensity.
So to root that new energy, we need to establish three things: structure, rhythm, and space.
And to help us manifest those, we turn to some physical allies.
Which brings us to the tools for this integration ritual. We're talking about crystals.
Yeah.
3 groups of stones designed to represent those 3 elements.
And you just need to choose one stone from each group for your own personal ceremony.
Okay, let's start with group 1. This is for structure. We're calling it the anchoring stone.
Or the smother. Its role is to act like a ship's anchor. It pulls all that spiritual energy down and locks you into the present moment.
Because that's the only place integration can actually happen, right?
It's the only place. So for this, we need something dense, something heavy.
What are the options?
Well, the first is hematite. Just looking at it, it's dense, metallic, heavy. It has a high iron content. It's really the stone of stability.
So this is for someone who feels kind of floaty after spiritual work.
Exactly. Someone who might forget their real world responsibilities. Hematite just pulls you right back down to earth.
And the second option?
Smoky quartz. This one is great if you feel like the old self, you're moving away from, left behind a lot of heavy emotional stuff.
Fear, resentment, that kind of thing.
Yes. Smoky quartz doesn't just anchor you. It helps neutralize and release that old negative energy. It's like clearing out the debris before you lay a new foundation.
Okay, that's structure. Now for group 2, which is for rhythm, we're calling this the stability stone. or the consistency keeper.
Right. This one is all about maintaining that new energetic frequency and preventing those wild emotional swings. You need clarity here.
The classic choice would be clear quartz.
Of course, it's the master amplifier. It provides clarity, it connects your energies, it makes your intention really, really clean.
But you mentioned there's an ideal choice here.
If you can find it, yes. Tourmaline quartz. It's just a beautiful symbol for integration itself.
Because it's clear quartz with the black lines of tourmaline running through it.
Exactly. It's not trying to get rid of the dark, it's integrating it. It combines the bright clarity of quartz with the deep grounding protection of tourmaline.
The stone of yin-yang balance.
It really is. It helps you hold that high vibration energy while staying completely rooted in physical reality.
I love that. Okay, finally, group 3, the daily life stone. This one is about creating space for your new self in your old life.
And its job is explicitly to connect your new energy to your everyday world. It's a touchstone for execution.
So what are the choices for that?
Well, first there's citrine, the golden yellow kind. This stone is all about action and material clarity.
So if my new self needs to be more decisive, more productive in the real world.
Citrine is your ally. It helps move that new idea from your brain into your hands. It's about getting things done.
And if the focus is more internal,
then you would go for moonstone. If your integration is more about emotional balance, managing stress, or just finding a softer, more rhythmic pace of life, moonstone is perfect.
All right, we've chosen our 3 allies. One for structure, one for rhythm, one for space. Now let's get into the ritual itself.
And remember, the focus here is on real feeling in the body. This doesn't require a complex ceremony, just sincerity.
So step 1, body anchoring. The goal here is to tell your nervous system that this new energy is safe.
You're bypassing the skeptical mind. You take your group 1 stone, your hematite or smoky quartz.
And you need to have your feet on the ground, literally.
Barefoot is even better. Then place that stone right on your abdomen, your center of physical power.
Not the heart or the head.
No, this is about embodiment. Then you just take 7 deep breaths, and the key is make your exhale longer than your inhale.
That physically calms the nervous system down.
It shifts you out of fight or flight, and as you breathe, you visualize that energy flowing from the stone down your legs and rooting into the earth. Then you say the affirmation.
This new energy is safe for my body. I am grounded.
And you just feel for that sense of heaviness, of stability. That's your body getting the message.
Okay. Step 2, daily rhythm alignment. This is where we tackle the knowing but not doing trap.
Yes. We use the group 2 stone, the consistency keeper. You hold it and you ask yourself a very specific question.
What is one small behavior that reflects my new self?
And we can't emphasize one and small enough, not, I'm going to change my entire life.
More like I'll wake up 15 minutes earlier, or I'll drink water before checking my phone.
Tiny, achievable successes. That's the engine of integration. Once you have it, you hold the stone and affirm, I allow this small thing to guide my life.
That's powerful. Okay, step 3, embedding the energy in routine. This seems like the most practical step of all.
It's the one that makes it stick. You take your group 3 stone, your daily life stone, and here's the crucial rule. Do not put it on an altar.
Put it where real life happens.
Your desk, your car, in your bag. It has to be in the arena of your daily life.
So it's a physical reminder, a trigger for awareness.
Exactly. And the rule is so simple. Every time you glance at the stone, take 1 deep breath. That's it.
No other prayer or ritual.
Nope. Just the act of seeing, remembering, I chose this, and taking that single breath, it pulls you back into your commitment right in the middle of a stressful moment. It's incredibly powerful.
Low effort, high frequency. I like it. And the final step.
Step 4, integration seal. You just place all 3 stones together and you say the final sentence. This new self is now a rooted part of my life.
And then silence.
For at least 30 seconds. You let your whole system register and memorize that feeling of alignment.
Okay, so fast forward a week or 2. What does success actually look like? It's not a spiritual high, right?
No, the outcome is something we call stable normalcy. It's not flashy, but it is unshakable.
And what would I notice?
3 big things. First, decision-making gets so much easier. You just know the answer, yes or no, without all that agonizing internal debate.
Less internal friction.
Second, you'll feel less need for external validation. The confidence is coming from inside now, so you stop asking for permission to be yourself.
And the third thing must be how you handle those old triggers.
That's the real test. When the traffic hits or you get that email, your nervous system's reaction changes. It doesn't jump into that red alert fight or flight mode anymore.
So the problem still exists, but your physical reaction to it is calm, stable, ordinary.
That's it. Success is when life just feels simple, ordinary, but unshakable.
Now, a question might come up here. If we're aiming for internal independence, isn't relying on a stone just another kind of crutch?
That's a great question. The stone isn't the source of the energy. It's an anchor for your intention. You're using a physical object to train your nervous system, to link a physical place like your desk to an integrated state like taking a deep breath. Eventually, you won't need the stone. The new habit becomes automatic.
That makes perfect sense. So let's quickly cover the pitfalls, the things that make this fail.
Number one is always trying to do everything at once, expecting to be a totally new person by Tuesday. Your nervous system will resist that, and the backlash will be even worse.
Start small. What's number two?
Becoming addicted to the spiritual high. Real life is a plateau, not a constant peak. If you're always chasing that retreat feeling, you'll miss the quiet success of stable normalcy.
And the last one.
Returning to old environments without an anchor, the sheer force of habit is powerful. Without that physical reminder, that stone on your desk, the old programming will just swallow you up again.
So it all comes down to this being a process, not just a one-time event.
It is cultivation, not acceleration. You have to give your body time to learn this new language of the spirit.
So to sum it all up, true awakening isn't about feeling superhuman. It's about returning to ordinary life.
Eating, working, driving.
But doing those things without betraying your newly chosen self.
And once it's fully integrated, you won't even have to try anymore. Your life will just start to change on its own effortlessly because it's flowing from who you now are.
That's the real goal. So if you're listening, the journey starts now. Decide on that one small, meaningful behavior, choose your allies, and start embedding that change today.